I cannot hear the music. No.
Yes, there was an update.
Now I hear it.
It did say suspect.
File, northbound 52, transporting to Fatima.
Roger, no problem. It's the Fatima.
This guy is still out there.
I got it.
Flight of 3 is in service.
Roger, rescue 3. 1721.
All right, guys. Well, this is going down, so this is still it. Because they set that perimeter. Now, I don't know if the suspect fled. Or the suspect is still inside. We did hear that recording saying that someone's in the basement. So, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you're doing, yo, if you have time, lock the fuck in. Lock in. Because if there's multiple victims and the suspect is still within the perimeter, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Exactly. It was alleged suspect. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell people. But it's perfectly fine. Like, again, the police gave the, wrong information.
Ladder 7, your location?
No. Do we know when the hit would be?
Ladder 7, we're going to continue on. We're pretty close.
I just hear the music.
And you have a Tiverton rescue responding. Tiverton rescue 2.
Hi. Any word on when the hit will be?
Ladder 7 received.
Okay, thank you. Not sure yet.
Thanks for being with us here on Live Now from Fox. I'm your host, Christina Evans. We do have to bring you some breaking news. This comes from Providence, Rhode Island. Right now, we are hearing that there has been a shooting reported at Brown University. I do want to put up this live vantage point that we have there of some of the reaction that is now coming and then the police response there to the area. As you can see in front of you, there are multiple police cars and other ambulances as well as fire trucks now responding there to this scene. Again, this is in downtown Providence, Rhode Island at Brown University. So it is official that we have heard brief remarks there from the university as well. They put out a statement on their website. And so I want to show that for you here on the screen as this is, again, breaking news just now coming into our newsroom, saying that Brown University alert is that this is first urgent. There is an active shooter near Barris and Hawley Engineering. Lock your doors, silence phones, and stay hidden until further notice. Remember, run if you are in the affected location. Evacuate safely if you can. Hide. If evacuation is not possible, take cover. Fight. As a last resort, take action to protect yourself. Stay tuned for further safety information. And so this, again, is the statement that Brown University has since put out on their website, an alert sent out to all students there on campus as this reported active shooter is there near the engineering building on campus. I want to take you back out, though, to the live vantage point that we have there in Providence, Rhode Island, as all of this is unfolding. Let's see if we can just listen into a little bit of the audio to hear how the scene is sounding. All right, there isn't much that's happening there as far as sirens. I was wondering if we were going to be able to hear some of those sirens of those first responders who are there on the scene. But again, this is just now coming in. This is breaking within the last 15 minutes or so. At this point, I do want to let you know we don't have any information on if anyone has been hurt in this. Police have not yet released any formal statements, but we're going to continue to track all of this here on Live Now from Fox. But again, this is what Brown University has said. They're talking about an active shooter that has been reported near the engineering building. And again, as this is all unfolding, it's going to take just a few minutes behind the scenes for us to continue to confirm other details and also Listen in and watch from any of those local officers when they begin to make statements. But still a very active scene there.
Everyone, I'm working on videos. Hold on real quick.
They're on campus near this affected area to run, hide, or fight in order to protect themselves. I want to put that statement back up on the screen once again. This is what has been said from the university, reminding folks that there is an active shooter near campus, near the engineering building, telling folks to lock their doors, silence their phones, and stay hidden until further notice, saying, remember, run if you are in the affected location, evacuate safely if you can, hide if evacuation is not possible, take cover, and fight as a last resort.
AP
Take
just
action to
corrected.
protect yourself.
Yep, you heard that?
Stay tuned
AP.
for any further safe.
AP just corrected their statement.
Yeah.
You heard that? I told y'all. I told you. I told you they just corrected it because the officials, police gave them that incorrect information. They're working hard. They just arrived there. I'm not gonna shame the police. They're doing their job because who's gonna do it, right? So hats off to them for they're arriving. The suspect is still out there. AP just corrected it, and I'm afraid to see what's next because if the real suspect is not in custody, then where is he? Where is this suspect? He or she?
I don't even know where exactly you're inserting. Is it that building?
So they're shining flashlights on the one in the dark.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the one, but that's one thing they're doing that. Salvage goods.
Possible shots fired. I got the scanner on. I just put it on. Julie, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. This is the real as it gets. I'll be having a stroke and running from. Oh my gosh, but we don't want that, Julie.